So, the ketogenic diet is unsustainable. Is that right? I'm going to put a trigger warning on this video and TikTok. This is for educational purposes only. Let's get into it. It cracks me up when I hear people say, oh, the ketogenic diet is unsustainable. And when I say diet, I don't mean strategy for weight loss. I'm taking back what the devil stole. Diet meat just describes the type of food you eat. I eat a low carb ketogenic diet. Somebody else eats a vegan diet. Diet just explains the type of food that we eat. Doesn't mean weight loss. Okay? So now, like I said, I eat a ketogenic diet. I am not keto. I do not eat keto. In my most humble opinion, keto is crap. I don't eat keto snacks and keto desserts and ultra processed keto foods, and I don't eat things like turkey bacon, and I just don't eat fake food. So to me, keto is a lot of crap, and I'm not keto. So don't put me in that camp. And the fact that you guys tried keto and can't even sustain keto, which is you can still eat carbs and bullshit, excuse me, Lord, on keto, and y'all can't even sustain that. But let's continue. Okay, so what is the ketogenic lifestyle? It's a low carb, primarily fat and protein diet of whole foods that are nutrient dense, where your body can identify, recognize, and utilize what you consume. Real whole foods, right? Nothing ultra processed, nothing ultra packaged and high sodium and just crap, right? It's clean. It's clean. Alrighty. I don't count carbs. I don't count anything on my ketogenic lifestyle. Like I said, even if you're counting carbs to be keto, to me, counting calories is for babies. Yeah, I said it. When you're a mature adult and learn how to nourish your body, you don't need the law. You don't need somebody telling you how much to eat. You don't need somebody to tell you to weigh your food and eat this and not that. When you are a woman, when you are a mature adult, you're not scared of fat. But anyway, I digress. Let's continue. So I have no idea how many calories I eat. I have no idea how many carbs, my carb count. I have no idea. Alrighty? But I'm curious as to why you cannot sustain a low carb lifestyle when you can eat carbs. See, your problem goes deeper than the ketogenic lifestyle. You got issues. But anyway, let's continue. So what foods can you eat on a ketogenic lifestyle? And yes, this is my natural hair. Don't ask me what color it is, because I don't know. My hair has a mind of its own, just like me. So this is my hair. All righty. What can you eat on a ketogenic lifestyle? Fats, avocado, oils like extra virgin olive oil, coconut oil, avocado oil, butter, nuts, seeds, right? So there's a lot of things you can eat. Mushrooms, herbs, spices. You can eat plants, right? Leafy greens, broccoli, cauliflower, berries, fermented foods, raw cacao. There are many options you can eat that are low carb and high in nutrient density, right? I'm still trying to figure out why you can't sustain a ketogenic diet. Okay? And I'm even more baffled as to why you can't sustain keto, which is crap food for the most part, right? That keto seems more up your alley. Anyhow, now on the ketogenic lifestyle, we avoid certain things. We avoid foods that produce inflammation, that feed dis-ease and brokenness, like bread, rice, pasta, sweets, soda, ultra processed foods, um, most sugary fruits. And we go low carb, meaning low starch, low carb, zero sugar. Why starch and carbs? Because they both convert to sugar. Yeah, they do. No starchy vegetables like corn and beans and potatoes. So when someone says the ketogenic lifestyle is unsustainable, what I hear them saying is, I'm so addicted to ultra processed imitation fake foods that are high in carbs and starch. I don't want to give up the things that feed addiction. So you're choosing, because it's not that you can't sustain it. You don't want to sustain it. You don't want to give up the things that are hurting your body. You want to just eat it. You just want to eat it all. But just say, I choose not to sustain it. Because you can sustain anything you like. It's all sustainable as long as you want to sustain it. Okay? Now, but not only can you not sustain the ketogenic lifestyle, you probably can't, you probably find paleo unsustainable. The Mediterranean diet is probably unsustainable for you. Counting calories is unsustainable. Intermittent fasting and water fasting are unsustainable. Let me guess, going to the gym and working out regularly is unsustainable. What can you sustain? What is it that you can sustain other than your high carby, starchy, sugary diet? Because that seems to be the only thing you can sustain. I know. Here I go with my BS, right? But I'm curious. And I know I kind of rub people the wrong way. But you can't say I'm wrong. So what about the ketogenic lifestyle of low carb, real nutrient dense food is unsustainable for you? I'll wait. You can eat. People on keto, not ketogenic, people that eat keto, I see people eat potatoes on keto, potato chips, they just count them. And they count it and they eat whatever they want. I see people eating all kinds of stuff saying that they keto. And the fact that you can't sustain keto, I'm just thinking you just choose to feed addiction. And that's okay. Feed addiction all you want. But don't say the ketogenic lifestyle is not sustainable. Say, I choose not to sustain it. Say, I am, fill in your name, addicted to sugar, starch, and carbs. Therefore, a healthy, clean, whole, real food lifestyle is something that I just can't do. And I know. But anyway, let's talk about it. I tell jokes and, I'm kind of funny. But let's talk about it because I really am interested in knowing what is not sustainable on look, my hair makes me nuts. What is not sustainable on a ketogenic lifestyle? Why can't you sustain it? All right, well, that's it. That's the post. Make today the best day ever on purpose. Love you. Later.